What is traveling for the big public? This isn't an easy question with a single right answer. The idea of what travel means is subjective and changes from person to person, and we respect this. However, according to our experience, the majority of people choose between a range of predefined holiday options. All-in resorts, 5-star hotels, cruises, excursion. That's not the case for us. All of this looks extremely awesome, but also very superficial. These easy travel options move people from one safe bubble to another. That's exactly what we want to avoid. Our travel style doesn't include fear of the unknown, plans, or touristic transportation. We don't want to feel the stress of visiting our monuments, make sure to have 1,000 pictures of every must-see and buy them also as a souvenir magnet. We want to stand still in the continuously moving crowd and enjoy. If we've aroused your interest, you should definitely sit down and watch a new way of traveling. Ours. But who are we?
Ciao, my name is Alessia and I'm from Italy.
Hello, I'm Jente and I was born in Belgium.
Back in 2014, our story began when we fell in love during an exchange year in the Dominican Republic.
At the end of this amazing experience, we had to pass from being together every day to a long-distance relationship, because we were both still studying.
For the following years, Jente visited me in Italy, I did the same in Belgium, and together we traveled to new countries.
Until the moment we discovered a new passion, hitchhiking.
The first destination we crossed without using paid transportation was Spain.
And so, the seed for what we are doing right now was planted.
Traveling this way was the best low-budget option until we understood the hidden meaning behind hitchhiking.
It opened our minds. We forgot every prejudice. We started to get our own image of the world. And that's our goal.
To reach our goal, we took our backpacks and went in search of humanity in people. It's quite difficult to believe in it, while living in a world where more than 80% of the news is negative. In the beginning, we encountered a lot of skepticism for our thoughts and ideas. But above all, for our way of traveling. Everybody has the same reaction. Hitchhiking is too dangerous. When, instead, it's thanks to hitchhiking that we passed so much authentic experiences and met all these amazing people.
Once, we helped our driver resolve a problem on his farm field. We also learned to fish during one of our trips, and we got to know a lot of different places where no mainstream tourist comes.
Wow.
None of these experiences would have been possible without all the locals we met on the road.
Right now, with almost 10,000 kilometers of experience, we can conclude that we encountered what we were hoping to find. People are still gentle and warm. In 90% of the situations, we were able to connect with those strangers, and some of them even converted into good friends. To build relationships while traveling is much easier, because we're out of our comfort zone. People we meet give us the willpower to do this more and more, because we find in them always the three same characteristics: kindness, hospitality, generosity.
Good lunch. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Hello.
The small one is Barto.
In all the countries we have already been, people opened their house for strangers like us, without fear. They invited us for a drink, meal, or sometimes even a place to sleep.
So I have a spare bed.
For a person, it's easier to be kind with his own friends and family, but just a few look up for a stranger and stop to help. This authentic kindness touches my heart that I cannot control my emotions.
I always remain speechless how much people give without asking anything in return. For this, We constantly feel tense.
Nuestro conductor, que nos está buscando el hotel, no lo encontramos.
Très guide privé. Le tour VIP. Ça, avec Benoît.
Merci.
Ciao.
But hitchhiking is and remains a way of traveling where you don't have the total control over the situation. We just stand at the side of the street, try to look friendly, and hope somebody will stop. This will probably be the most annoying part for the majority of travelers, to be patient, above all in bad weather, and not knowing if somebody will actually stop. We don't know when or where we will arrive at the end of the day, so every decision considering accommodation or food will be taken at the very last moment.
I'm very comfortable.
A lot of you will feel uncomfortable with these ideas. In our society, we are used to have control over the situation. Everything is planned out before and nothing is coincidence. But that's exactly what we want to let go, because from the moment you're able to do this, the unexpected takes over, and unexpected always converts into unforgettable.
We arrived in Zagreb with our friends, our angels.
They're taking us on a tour.
Yeah, I hope to Lisbon.
Christoph, Clemens and Herbert stopped first while we were hitchhiking.
This is the end of our tour. Now.
And one simple ride converted into a road trip.
Arrived in Lisbon.
For a little coincidence, somebody stopped.
He paid us a dinner. He offered us this place to stay because he has a friend who lives up in the hills and he will take us there to see his farm tomorrow.
This man gave and taught us so much. We consider ourselves very lucky to have met him 3 times in difficult moments. That's why we entitled him Guardian Angel. Two days later, he brought us outside of the city, which was 20 kilometers in total.
For the 3rd time in 1 week, we are going to meet our guardian angel.
Our guardian angel invited us to spend a night in the same hotel as him. We had dinner together and sat all night around the table. After a short night, for the 3rd time, he would be our driver, until where our roads will split.
Now he really left us. There will be no way back right now.
No, now not.
We arrived at the hostel, where we found a family. Adriano, the owner, treated us like his own children, and all the 3 days we ate together.
Ciao!
But above all, he let us feel stupid. Stupid to have prejudices about our country and its inhabitants. Albania is the best example. Before leaving our countries, they told us to be careful all the time, but above all to watch out in Albania. After that, while traveling through Greece, it became even worse. People told us to not go at all, until we almost arrived at the Albanian border. Our first Albanian driver was skeptical towards hitchhikers and didn't want to give us a ride at first. But thanks to his paternal instincts, he accepted, and then this happened.
So now in the end, we are even going to drink and to eat something.
This was the warmest welcome we ever got in a country. Later on our travel to Albania also happened this.
Taking a drink with our driver before we continue at the Panorama Bar.
Do not forget this.
Salute!
And of course, our dad Adriano, with whom we started. After seeing, smelling and living a new culture, the most valuable consideration is when we realize that we have totally changed our mind about that culture, and this is priceless. We're sure all of you are capable of doing this. Maybe it wouldn't be by hitchhiking, because let's be honest, not everybody feels comfortable with this travel style. But we are!
And we would love to take you with us on a trip to places with the biggest prejudices, as far as possible away from massive tourist attractions and near locals with hearts filled of love for others. So, let's make our backpacks, choose together a direction and put our thumbs in the air. Or do you still prefer your 5 stars hotel with a tight shadow? It's your choice.